Yo, what's up, guys? This is Terrell here. I'm actually driving to school right now, and so I am going to attempt a way to record myself the entire drive, considering the drive is like 15 minutes. Now, if you're wondering where the camera is positioned, well, that's actually very simple and very easy to explain. It's in the cup holder because I'm not drinking anything, and that was the easiest occupied space. And so, if you're not a huge fan of people not looking at you, I don't even know if you can see my face, honestly. Like, honestly, I know you can hear me, but I'm not 100% sure if you can actually see me. Which, if you can't, then I guess, sorry in advance, I guess. It's actually been kind of a fucking rainy day, so I'm literally going to school in the rain. Well, not really rain, more rain aftermath, because life is hard. But I figured I'd do this just for the sake. Just to see if I can actually get away with it and see if it actually works. If it works, yay for me. You may also hear me occasionally scream some curses, because life is very mean and motherfuckers don't know how to drive. Not saying I'm perfect, but So the whole thing behind this vlog is I'm just going to talk about a few things. And hopefully, I'm going to drive a little bit more carefully because I don't really want the camera to be slung around. I mean, the fact that you could probably barely see me is enough of a hindrance in itself. And this video probably won't be that much long. It'll probably be like maybe 10 to 15 minutes because that's how long it takes me to get from my house to the college. Which is different than compared to my me going to my job, because my job is like a 5-minute drive. Well, essentially, the vlog is going to be about, let me turn. Okay, the vlog is essentially about kind of just updates, and this isn't even anime-related stuff. The first thing I really want to talk about is computers. Okay, now, in my house, because I live with my parents for people who don't know, it's me, my mom, my sister, and my stepdad. I have my laptop. That's where I do all my shit on. That's why, people ask me, it's like, people haven't realized my old videos on the Game Man channel used to be in a different room. The reasoning behind that is because I was using the desktop computer with everyone else. And I finally got a laptop, it's been a little bit over a year, probably. And that's where I've been doing most of my videos at. Now, the reason why I bring up the desktop computer, though, is because I want a desktop computer, and then on top of that, my mom's, the rest of the house's desktop computer broke. And I've been looking at desktop computers, essentially. Now, I don't know what kind of computer all you guys have. I am curious. Do any of you guys have, all-in-one printers? Now, in terms of branding, my favorite of branding in terms of computers or laptops or anything, honestly, is Dell. If I'm going to fuck with anything, I would prefer to fuck with Dell. Whether I get to fuck with Dell, honestly, it's not even price range. I want to know how the all-in-one computers are, because I know those are fairly new, and I know those to me seem really more convenient than the other ones. Seem more convenient than the big ones, because it's like, oh, I could get the one with the big ass modem and the nice ass screen, but I'm a simple man. My mom doesn't use it for too complicated shit, and plus that, since it doubles as a fucking monitor screen on top of being a TV and shit, depending on what branding you get, I'm just curious, for any of you who have all-in-one computers, are those actually really good? Just out of curiosity. If they are, they are. If they're not, they're not. This other thing, in terms of vlog-rated material, I guess I will talk about something YouTube-related. People have been on this fucking ridiculous shtick about, the drama and, fucking with other people, and, this whole anime thing about you have to explore different animes and, to be considered, to give an opinion on it. I don't feel like you need to be fully immersed in the other. I don't think you should be. You have to be caught up to another series to give your opinion on it. In my opinion, as long as if you don't like the fucking series, you can say you don't like the fucking series. If you say, but you can also say you think another series is better than that. But it's like, oh, that's not fair because you're not caught up. Well, if you don't like it enough to get caught up, that doesn't make it good to you, period. You don't find it good. You don't find it appealing. If you found it appealing, you would, want to fucking catch up to it. Considering the fact that you don't want to catch up to it, to me, signifies that it's not good to you. So yes, you can say that Code Geass is better than Death Note, even if you didn't finish Death Note. Because if you didn't finish Death Note, and you have no desire to finish Death Note, that probably means to you, Death Note wasn't that good. But it's like, well, Death Note has all these good points. People also need to come up with this. There is no such thing as a horrible anime. There is no such thing as an anime that is just completely bad. There is no anime that just has no good points. Even Bleach has its good points. Actually, speaking of Bleach, I guess I will post this portion as a response to Sawyer. In terms of, do I think he should get into Bleach? No, I don't think he should get into Bleach, dude. Why? Because Bleach to me isn't a good series. Bleach has enjoyable portions like every other series, but in terms of it actually being a truly good series, fuck no. And it's not even a series to worth people's time. People can sit here and lie to you and be like, well, it has this, and it has this, and it has these cool fights and shit. But dude, you're reading Naruto and One Piece, which means you have some type of standard for story-driven plot and character development. Honestly, if you wouldn't get that in Bleach at all. Like, reviewing Bleach is literally like getting angry for 20 minutes. For 23 or something minutes. Because, to me, Bleach will always be that show that has an ass amount of potential or had an ass amount of positive force behind it, but just doesn't deliver. People ask me all the time, why did I drop that series? I dropped that series because, unlike other people need to remember the entire point of anime and manga isn't this review shit, isn't the fucking sit there and compare characters. The entire point of manga and anime is an entertainment medium. And honestly, you don't enjoy watching or reading Bleach, especially depending on the kind of person you are. Now, if you're the kind of person who just likes mindless fights, maybe, I'm not saying Bleach is horrible in the sense that no one would like it. I'm saying it's bad in the standpoint of a reader, of an actual story. As a fucking story, Bleach is boring, it's just bad. It's just fucking bad. It also manages to make you not give a shit about characters that you previously did give a shit about. Why? Because they don't do anything with them. They introduce too fucking many. They don't fucking do anything with all the characters. And then after a point, even the characters, and even the ones that have been there since the beginning, aren't even developed yet. Like, people won't sit here and say Ichigo and Chad and Ishida are developed. Not really. Not the fuck really. But I'm not going to get on a Bleach rant. I'm just saying, that's my whole thing behind it. It's not really worth reading or watching, especially because you're in the Naruto or One Piece. Which, to some people would come off as, well, that means you should like it. No, it fucking doesn't. Anything else I could say in this vlog? Is it just me, but is there just, okay, now, just to get off the anime and manga shit for the topic, I want to talk about, in retrospect, this is the problem with these car vlogs. I didn't think this would work, and I actually didn't have any pre-planned things to say. This is just things that have been on my mind. Shit. I should have thought this through. And I still got like another 5 minutes before I get to school. I guess other vlog-related things is, I have a question, and this regards to, this is something I can honestly expand upon in like an actual, like video, but just quick question. How is everyone towards the hermit mentality? A lot of people make fun of guys who sit in their rooms and don't do anything outside of the world. And those guys are made fun of because, they don't have a life, quote unquote. But here's my thing. Is that really necessarily a bad thing that they don't, go out and socialize? Because, people always have this fucking mentality saying, well, there's more to life than just such and such and such and such. But yet, it seems like the general consensus is I don't want to be bothered with other people. Isn't that a contradiction in itself? where it's like, oh, there's more to life than this and this and this. But even yourself, you don't even fuck with the other portions of life you keep praising. Like, to me, I don't have a problem with hermits. Because with hermits, it's like, oh yeah, you can say hermits don't have a life. You can say hermits, oh, what about the ones who spend all their time on YouTube? I don't think there's a problem with spending all your time on YouTube. The reasoning being is because if it's not affecting your financial or living standpoint, there shouldn't be a problem. If you live by yourself, you have a job, and you do what you need to do to keep that said job and to keep said lifestyle and keep financial setup, I think you have the right to be a hermit. I really do. Because it's just like, honestly, in today's world, even I don't fucking, people could call me a loser because I don't go out to the fucking clubs. I don't fucking drink. I don't fucking smoke. I live in a household where my parents drink and smoke, but I personally don't choose to drink and smoke. And I don't personally choose to fucking go out to clubs and shit. Why? Because I'm not really that much of a social guy. Contrary to popular belief, I really am not a huge fan of other people. Why? And not saying that, I can't be friends with people. What I'm saying is, in social settings, especially clubs and fucking parties and shit, nothing goes well for a guy who isn't into that shit. If I'm not into drinking or smoking, and I'm at a club, that's half of what you're doing. So I've already, at that point, I've already alienated myself through the basics of a club. Why the fuck would you go to a club if you don't drink or smoke? It was like, well, you could just have fun and dance and shit. Well, the other problem with that is I hate idiots. And unfortunately, clubs are like the fucking meeting grounds for idiots. And with that being the case, who in the flying fuck wants to go to a club where they know idiots are around? If I'm cool in my house, making videos, playing my video games, watching anime, I don't really need to be bothered with no one else. Why? Because I don't have a need to. It's like, but you're missing on the social experience. And you know what the problem with today's society is? It turns a lot of people off the social experience. Because the social experience is essentially you fucking with people you don't want to fucking talk to. Fucking with people just like fucking with annoying motherfuckers just to have the experience that you've dealt with motherfuckers like that before. And if you know they're stupid motherfuckers from the get-go, you're already wasting your fucking time. You're wasting your fucking time, period. So why go through the stupid club and party experience and fuck with motherfuckers you know you're not going to get along with, or you know you don't want to fuck with? Why go through that? Why even put yourself in that position? But you'll be called a loser or a nerd or whatever the fuck because you don't do that. Well, you should get out and party more. Well, dude, the people you party with, I can't fucking stand. What makes you think I want to go out to the fucking club at that point? Exactly. That's the whole thing. There's no reason to go out to the club. People like to talk down on hermits, saying they're not getting the social experience. But when you look at other people who do, follow in the social experience, you see how their lives are set up. You see how they deal. Because they're the ones who are usually constantly flooded in drama and the same stupid bullshit day after day, week after week. And you're like, yes, that's totally what I want in my life. Because that's the accomplishment I want to have. The social experience is totally worth all that unnecessary issues, unnecessary, annoyance and bullshit. And then at that point, I'm just sitting there going, why? Why the fuck would I care? Why the fuck would I care? And so, I'm not so much of a hermit that I won't talk to people, but I am a hermit in the sense that I hate going to social gatherings unless I'm with friends. If I'm not with my friends, I'm not going to a social gathering. And even then, there are certain social gatherings I still won't go to because I just don't want to fucking deal with people. As I said in my previous videos, I hate dealing with people. Why? Because for the most part, it doesn't go anywhere. It's like your parents who used to tell you should try to make friends with everybody. What's the point of trying to make friends with everybody when you never even stay friends? The pure joy of a friendship is for it to be long lasting. To have someone you can hang out with and be cool with, and y'all can talk about things on a certain level, and it not be on some fucking stupid she said this bullshit. Like, it's not on some stupid drama shit, but it's an actual legitimate conversation, and you're actually getting some type of gratification out of it. Because at that point, if you're just making friends for the sake of making friends, you usually are the kind of person who constantly likes meeting people. And the people who constantly like meeting people are usually the ones who don't hang out much, and don't conversate much, and don't really, fucking talk. And at that point, what the fuck are you doing? But I'm at my school, so I'm going to cut this off, and I'll holler at you guys later, because people are going to start looking at me crazy, because I'm talking to a camera in the car at my college. So, tell me if you like these car vlogs. I might do more of these since I go to school 4 days a fucking week. These might be something interesting to throw up, when I'm not doing the Bakuman reviews. Maybe probably throw up some Skype call discussions too. I got a couple of old ones, and might be fun to listen to. But anyways, this has been the Vlogs of Game from your boy Terrell, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.